Eh, this should be interesting. See how this turns out now. Come on now. Do it. Catch up. There you go. Alright, alright. How am I sounding? Sounding alright, right? Yeah, alright, alright. Let's get some music going here. Yeah. Now we're talking. Alright. So, I was going to try to image capture this and have it set up on my all new, like, image caption device and do all that fun stuff, but lo and behold, Mac just keeps doing things that makes me want to use their computer less and less, like being unable to use their computer image capture things. So we're just going to be streaming directly from my Mac. Beat that one. Mac. But anyways, said image capture card did have some problems, so, and we are streaming via Wi-Fi signal, so it's kind of, and I have drawn this drawing here. This is my new logo. I've scanned it. Marker, you can kind of see here that I've got some nice marker spots here. Here, we'll just kind of large this. We're going to be using Photoshop today. Adobe does have subscription-based software. I just so happen to own one of the last, flat-out buy copies, CS6. So I will be using that today. But we have a logo here. We have a logo, kind of a logo. We have an illustration, is what we have, and we kind of want to spruce it up. So we got to do some modifications to it. So first, you're going to take image. You're going to rotate it. Here, image, rotate clockwise. Rotate it clockwise. Alright. Kind of zoom out. Now most logos kind of for the web are square. So we're going to go to our square tool here. We're going to hold down shift so that we get a nice square kind of space here. Now we've got that. We're going to kind of center the image. Kind of right there. In the image. Rotate it maybe a little bit. Kind of want it to be more diagonal, so we'll get kind of going like that. There we go. Not bad, right? Looking good. Could rotate it a little bit more. He's got to put his head down for his fallen brothers. And yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we'll hit enter. Now we've got all this stuff going on up here, and this blue that I got going on, that can kind of stay, but we're gonna adjust our layers. We're gonna keep the original layer just because I will have some modifications that I will make in the future. I might want to go back, so for that. But we're just gonna do a quick We're gonna do a quick, not a magic wand, not a lasso. Got it here. Tools. I'm gonna kind of go around here real quick. Just wanna get a rough shape. Just kind of circle around it a little bit. There we go. Just kind of keep selecting around the sides. There we go. That's kind of cut out, right? Now we're gonna hit here. We're gonna go over here to our layer panel. Hit mask. We just want to mask out those pieces that aren't really there. We also want to create a new layer, and we just want to drop some basic blue in. So we're just going to go ahead and just grab some of that with the eyedrop tool. Now with this layer selected, we're going to hit Option Delete, and that's going to give us our foreground color. So if we hit Command Delete for Apple, yes, it's Apple. The keyboard I have is not an official keyboard, so I can't. It's all muscle memory. But for this, I kind of want to add some texture. I do like the texture that's kind of going on here, but I want to add my own texture. So first we're going to kind of smooth out some of these colors. We're going to do that with smudge tool. Yay, the smudge tool. Every processor's nightmare. So we're just going to kind of, yeah, we're just going to kind of smudge this kind of color together. And work it in there. You know, nice and slow, just kind of get, it's giving it some flavor. We kind of want to do that with the whole thing. So I'm just going to kind of massage the artwork here. I think is a good term for it. Alright, just kind of massage that in there. No, we're going to massage a little bit of this. Gonna work this a little bit. See, I would be doing more, but as soon as I start working it a lot more, it takes a little while to catch up. So it's like it's doing all right though. So we'll just keep massaging this here real quick. You get a bigger brush. No, we don't want a bigger brush. We want something like this, kind of. Work that color in there. There we go. Okay, that's still working there. Got to really work this color in there. Top of the kind of. Just kind of work that in there. Yeah. Let's get some life. Bring this down a little bit, just kind of swirl that up. I go back and forth with this. We really want to smudge that in there. Like we're going to lose this line a little bit, but that's alright. We're going to lose a lot of lines here. That's why we've got that other layer. There we go. Let's say none of this is working for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at our filters. Go to blur. I think the one that we really want to hit up is the in blur. That is actually in stored, I believe. And this right here, we want one pixel. Now we're talking. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel that. We're gonna go up to our history, and we're just gonna undo everything that we just did. Up to a certain point, right? Wrong. We're gonna go back here, and we're just going to copy. Copy option, there we go. Apple. I copy that selection, or just copy this layer now. Copy this layer. Put it up here. And delete this layer. Show this layer, and then we're gonna just pop that on there. Look, now we can just start over. Now we're just gonna go up to filter, and we're gonna do that. Make sure that your image is selected when you're selecting filters. Here. There we go. Just go ahead and make sure that you've got what filter lights. We got 1 pixel now. Let's go up to 2 pixels. Pixels. Oh. Getting crazy now. Let's keep pushing it up. Well, it looks like. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. Bit much. Work with it. Okay, that's good right there. We like that one. Okay. So there's that. Now we also want to add like some texture to this. And one of the best ways that I've kind of known to add texture is to actually use texture. Go here. My texture files here. Just open them in a second. Open up my texture files here. And let's go for something metal. I'm thinking like a copper, because copper is usually pretty scratchy. A variety of different metals we can kind of throw in there. Back here. And some old stuff. Bronze? Technically it would be bronze, right? Maybe throw some of that stuff in later. That one. Yeah, let's use copper. Because I like the scratches on these ones. Let's kind of drag this one here. Yeah, that's fine. Take this, I'm going to multiply it. I don't want some of these scratches to kind of match what's going on in the illustration. So if we go like there's some heavy scratches up at the top too. That looks good. Now we'll go to overlay. Let's see what overlay gives us. Nothing. Soft light. Nothing. Hard light. Hard light's kind of good, right? I don't know. We'll see here. So what else we got? We got some light. Some pin light. No, not good. We like the multiply though. Let's go ahead and bring that down just a bit on opacity. Now let's bring that back all the way up. And now back here, just do a rough cutout here of the area that we kind of want to focus on. So we got a thick black outline. So it's not hard to follow. Go. That thing in outline. Voila! Looking good now. Alright. So we can take this and we can duplicate this and create something darker. But if we go to overlay, it'll do something even crazier. Which is kind of what we're looking for. But we really need to kind of differentiate some of these layers here. So we need to create a folder. Drop this in there. Oops. Drag the mask, not the end. Drag the mask. There we go. And then we can add a mask to the mask. We can mask the masks. Going like this, grab this, and now push. Now on the canvas you can kind of create this chaos here. So we'll just kind of rid of all that stuff that's inside there so that that doesn't mean. Bad. Okay, now like I had said before, we still want to have some of those hard lines, so we're going to duplicate the back layer, put it above everything here. We're going to show it. We're going to multiply. still want some of that hard layer. There we go. Don't want it. Don't want this. Kind of fine tune this a little bit. Just go ahead, just shift and click, shift and click. Create a nice straight line. So that stuff going on. Now, if we want to see the actual mask, we hit kind of dash bar or slash, is the so we kind of visually see mask. There. There we go. Now we're doing it right. Okay. So now we kind of want to... It's gotten a little too dark for us, I think. Like, it would have been nice. Bottom piece here was a little darker, but work on that later. Kind of like that. Okay, that's alright. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get out of the mask. Now we're going to go ahead. Just want to drop opacity down to 30, 20. Drop this one down to now take this one and put it down here. The copper. Below it, no longer multiplying it. Now if we overlay it, we'll brighten it up a little bit. Up. What happens if we do screw? Back in here. Actually, let's just get rid of all the art. Let's go ahead and just add this. Change this from multiply to... And now we're just going to kind of grab the outline. And select. Coloring. Select. Come on. Fuzziness. That's selected. Okay, layer. Give that a mask. Not delete that mask. Oh. Actually, not what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and select that again. Go ahead and give this thing right there, this the mask. But this time, we're just going to take the mask and we're going to blur it out a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to use levels. We're going to kind of extend that blur a little bit for rough sketches. So there. Now, kind of work on some of this stuff right here. What's going on? let's go ahead and start a new layer. Folder. Start a new layer here. I'm just going to use this to multiply that way. Brush. I kind of not do that. Sort of. Opacity down to like 60. Crash across there. This isn't essentially what we want to do. This is an idea of what we could do. Another idea of what we could do is throw it up in Illustrator. See if CS6 wants to, or CS Cloud wants to be possessive, like they were 10 minutes ago. Because ideally what you want to kind of do here is kind of use vector illustration. Now, what I'm going to use as like the final product is going to be kind of just the raw. Okay, I don't care. Create new file. We're actually going to do an Illustrator illustration. Yeah, this is kind of how it works. It's like I don't know what I want to do with this, so we're just going to do everything with this until we get something that we're happy with. That's what I do. For happy accidents, and then work with them. Drag that in there. Previous scan. There. Sample. And Photoshop, and we'll hide Photoshop. Tools can get same. Point. Illustrate, we need layers. Lock this layer. Alright. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to break this up into objects. We've got background, we've got the helmet area, and then we've got the hair up here. So we're going to work with the back area. We also have the overall kind of shape here, which we'll get to in a but actually, you know what? I think we can do this in 1, 2. Yeah, so we'll do the first helm part right here. So, oh, 1 second, I'll be right back. Man, don't believe people telling you that you need to go get your bill so that they can discuss why they're at your door. That's not how you do it. That's how you rip. Anyways, so let's just go ahead and we're just gonna start helmet here. And let's do. Well, we're adding anchors here for every single one, just because I like to mess with the anchors. So we're just gonna mess with the anchors here a little bit. We're just gonna keep putting them in. This one up there. This one there. That one. Now we're just gonna kind of like really start doing it. This is gonna get sloppy here. Once we're kind of done, you'll understand. So we'll just kind of bring this one. That one up there. That one there. That one there. We should, like, do I want to make this part of that? I think so. So we'll just kind of continue that one there. Something going on over here, so we'll do it that way. There we go. This one didn't really get a full, so that, and then we'll get rid of background so we can kind of just see the lines. I'm doing quick keys. Y'all have to learn quick keys in order to up here. As much as I would like to sit here and explain everything, that is a different tutorial. Not one on feet. So we'll just kind of bring this one up here. This. There. That's a good tune. Now we're talking. Got some like this is good vibe. Like kind of right up there. Okay, we don't really want this gap right here, so we want to take a look at this. Kind of wish these lines were a little bit different. Ooh, color, so we'll change the color. Maybe cyan. Yeah, now we can see. So if you bring these closer to each other, they tend to match each other a little bit better. These lines as the outside, you tend to want to be a little further on the out. Don't want that much of a that in there. Just kind of bring this down. There you go. It's all right. There we go. So, it's up here. Stuff. Go. Give that some flavor. Happy vectors. Some magic vectors. We got some magic vectors. Getting vectorized. So we'll go ahead. Really about just kind of like learning. sharp edges here, though. It's a nice straight line, but it's not straight. It comes out here. Arch to be a little long on that one. There we go. There. A little bit. Oh, zoom in. We should be zooming. Let's go ahead. Get out there a little bit. Zoom in and zoom in. The axis is switched, so I keep zooming in when I need it. So we just spread this out a little bit. No, man, go back. There. Oh, I lost connection. Okay, come on, oh, there we go. There's that. I could be fine-tuned a little bit more, but now I'm gonna wanna side now. So this side's gonna work. I'm just gonna cut. Oh, not doing our anchor. So anchor, 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 anchor. And it's supposed to be here in the background, so we can anchor that. It's up there. Alright, so got those anchors done. Send that back. This layer. Let's go ahead and just give that a dark red. Give this one. Okay. That's too. Now we need to do kind of like the part up here. Gonna head that color for now. Now, the tricky part here are the lines that kind of go. We're gonna have to try to fill those in with some black. It's kind of a two-part one big shape, and then we're gonna add the little shapes in top of it. I think that's gonna be might be the most effective way to do this, but I don't know. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. Alright. Kind of good one. Key anchors. Kind of hold shape. Okay, we want it down. And fine tune. It's over there. Up here. There we go. This one out. Now, if you can grab like the actual path itself, and you can path itself up and down based on what you want to go. There we go. Just kind of wrap that one in. Back a little bit. Like, think of it as like trying to set up like your plan paths. You know, you want to set up like a clean path. Shifting around a planet. Gotta get a clean. I think this needs to be level 1. Okay. So let's make a new layer, and we're going to call it our Mohawk. Mohawk layer. This up to that layer. It's green. Look at that. Okay, so that's going to get a nice treatment. What? Red? But we want to see the background still. We're still kind of working. And we want to lock that color. So we'll lock right here. Right after set this to multiply. We saw in Photoshop. Multiply it. It's just so that we can see the colors as we're illustrating. Just go ahead and back to now, we're going to want a little different color going on here, different colors going on up here. So we're going to do some funky pathing. So we're still going to use our pen tool here. Bring our pen tool here. Remember to make those anchors. We'll make the top one. Top first here. up and it gets lost like right here. Okay, don't want any color. Kind of want to see what we're doing, so we need to change the stroke color. Just so we can see it. Because it's going to stand out amongst all that dark red. Interesting how that works. Contrast. You didn't see it before, but now it's there. What's up here? Break it. So it's kind of what's going on here. I got like paths going the wrong way. We need to flip them, rotate them a little bit. I really don't. Pop that in there. Okay, so that's working, right? We got a kind of like a thing going on up here. So we want to make it hot there. No, we're clockwise. Okay, so now we want to unlock this path again. We just kind of want to do. Go use our friendly little pathfinder. Not appear. That's transparency. I don't know. Right. Never really exact on which one I need to be using. I believe it's crop. Let's make it over. Normal. It's in a group. You need to ungroup it. Now it needs to be normal. There we go. Now we can go screen. No, it doesn't want to screen. Want to overlay? It does want to. Okay, so outline black. What? Like gray, like a gray. Soft one. How about over? Oh, that's not good. So I got a different color there now. I want a different color here. Same kind of thing. We're going. Make a shape here, and then we'll get it cut out, cropped. So start here at this point. Oh, that's the line tool. We want the pen tool. So we do there. Go here. That pretty much does it. Need these. Continue this by going here, throw in some extra. Slide. Apply it. Like both of those. Deselect. Actually, you know what? Oh, we need to select that to do this one. Oh. That one. Oh, like we already did. Grab those two. Want to cut out actually. Minus back. Divide. On everything but we got something going on. It's kind of get rid of that. What's going on? That one, right? Yeah, like that. That. All right. So far, what are our layers? Let's see what we got going on here. Come here. Color palette. Okay, so got this one. Back. Give that back to bright orange. This one, change this one back. This one. It's got a multiply, right? No, it's got an overlay normal. It should really be kind of like what? This one should be dark red as well. With a black outline. Okay. So we're doing a little bit better now. We just don't have the cool things that are going on up there. We also don't have any of the color that's here. Take care of that. But I'm getting tired of multiplying and other stuff, so we're gonna cheat. We're gonna take original layer and okay, that one. This layer. I don't have anything selected, so it's not going to multiply. Now it will. Matter of fact, we didn't even bring down the opacity down. 50%. Now we can lock it. Okay. So now we need to kind of create a little bit of this chaos that's going on. To be honest with you, it's getting to a point where I don't really care anymore. I just want a logo. That's alright. I think I know what I'm gonna be. It's gonna be this. Be the marker. Not gonna be drawing. Just going to finish up the blue around the sides. Export it. Back to Photoshop, man. I think that's. We'll save this though. Come back to this another day. Oh. That. Go back to this. Kind of see what we kind of did with the colors here. That. Show this. Oh, background's actually. I guess the one thing we do want to do is clean this up a little bit, so select that, this layer, let's mask back. Got this as our color layer, so we'll put that in there. Now go in. You know what? I actually want a different color background, so we'll just outline this straight up. Just kind of go. Throw that mask away. Yes. Neat. Now. We'll just outline. All of its glory. Here we go. be honest with you, if I'm going to be illustrating this stuff, I know how to vectorize it. Work. I'm here to have fun. So we're just going to have some fun with this. If I'm going to have fun making this stuff, it's going to be with a marker and some copyrighted music. So, or unless I'm getting paid for it. So, there we go. Now it's a little rough around those edges there, so we're going to use the Gaussian blur trick. I'm going to throw in a Gaussian blur around there. Sharpen up those edges a little bit. Now for this, just kind of adjust this. And I kind of just prefer straight up just that. Creates a little bit of a dilemma, because then you've got this outline stuff going on. Not really so much of a dilemma. Remember that we've got some Gaussian blur here. We don't want this. I just realized that this is just straight up black. We want registration. Believe it or not, there's a difference. Alright, so go to this again. You do that Gaussian blur thing. Now, you need to go around these edges. Actually need airbrush. We're on opacity needs to be all the way up. We need something more. Oh, undo that. I like the brush marks. Gives it flavor, keeps it real. Overall, has a more impactful symbology. It's creepy. Just did what the manufacturer did. Okay, so I actually do want to fix this a little bit. So go to cancel. We'll use curves. Drop that down a little bit. Drop that down. I think the red here is a little bit too big. So we want to change that. So do an adjustment. Saturation. Make that It's looking alright, right? Maybe we can go a little bit more. Maybe a little less saturation. Change that to 0. Kind of digging that. A little bit more. Bring the saturation actually. There we go. Okay. So I actually just want the mask part. I don't want the inner. Kind of good with all that. So we're just gonna go ahead. Select again. Select this again. We're not gonna be. We don't really need to be too pretty with this because we can adjust it later. Need to be a little pretty down in this. Here we go. Just put that in there. Come on, Bluetooth, you can keep up. There we go. Now, some words never hear me say. If I do somehow say it, it's an accident. Even accidents I stand for. I kind of see there's a couple kinds of people. There are people that use their word to manipulate others, and there are other people that stand by their word as mean to them. And people that, you know, use their word to manipulate it, say anything. They will say anything, do anything. They will say anything just so they can create their own perception somehow and manipulate. People that believe that their word has value don't say anything. Very quiet. They decide what they say. They end up saying something that they didn't intend to say. They find a way to make it so that it was meant to be said. They try to find right. Not that there's always right in it, and when there isn't, they recognize it. Sometimes there is. It's not for them to recognize. But you can't back down. Oh, something's wrong. Let's kind of come around the side here a little bit. We'll get rid of some of that a little bit. Going back. What do we want? We got that brush. Select. Okay, so we do want to adjust this a little bit more. Come in here and select this. Where's our panel here? There it is. Give it a little bit more saturation. Maybe we'll... I don't know, what do you think? Kind of digging that. It needs more saturated. Kind of like that goldish kind of bronze look. As a matter of fact, let's just color that. Oh, we lose so much dimension. So much. I don't like the color eyes. We're losing stuff there. That's alright. Go with that one. Okay, so we do want to add a little bit of stuff up there. So, and I don't really want to adjust this, so we'll put it in. Apparently, we've already got something. Delete that layer. Yes, that in that layer. Now we can put a mask on the folder. Now we can just go around the edges here a little bit. In the areas that we kind of want. All the darker areas. See, it gets better when it gets further away. Okay, now let's kind of add some highlights and not mess with it at all. I think it's good. I like it. It works. I think it could be centered a little bit more, so let's center it a little bit, crop tool. There we go. Background here. Have transform and stretch across. Save. Scan, no, this is Adamus logo. Logo, not logo. Logo. Bitmap. Which one? Logos. Now we'll save for web. Save for that is relatively kind of big, and we want yeah, we'll go there and we'll go there too. Save. No, we want yeah, I knew that was going to show up sometime. Desktop. There we go. And let's see here. What else we got here? Let's go to and let's find out what the what is Twitch's standard size. Twitch. Logo size. like... Picture profile. Panels. Okay, so they've got 32. Just go square something, okay? We can change it up if we need to, but now we will do web. We'll do standard 1600. Because I like the colors. Crispness of it. Good. Safe. What, 800? Say 800. What? 640? What they have us believe in? Okay, I think that's it. So, if you guys enjoyed. Do I make free designs? You work for free? I guess is my question. For anybody looking for free designs. Do you work for free? Yeah, you just popped in here. Oh, I totally missed that. I was like 15 minutes ago. No, man, I don't work for free. Unless I'm working for myself. And I have to work. But yeah, so we are done here. And thank you, Apple, for showing me giving me another reason not to continue the product. But this is it. Okay. Love to see my logo. Alright, where's my... Come on. Show all windows. Alright.